Hello, sweet friends. I'm back, and today I want to talk about some things we've covered and tell you why we have covered them. So, from the very beginning, I started talking about rhyme. I started talking about words like alliteration and compound words, and you might be thinking, why is she talking about all this? Well, it's because they all fit under phonological awareness. Phonological awareness is like an umbrella over these things: word awareness, syllable awareness, onset and rhyme, and phonemic awareness. So, phonological is the big box that they all fit in. And the first one you teach is word awareness, and that's what I've covered so far is word awareness. So when a child is very young or new to the English language, you want to teach them to hear the words, to be aware of the words. And so that's why you start with the easiest thing, which would be compound words, or maybe not the easiest, but one thing you can start with is compound words where they're listening to two words that have been put together and learning how to segment them or pull them apart, such as the word baseball. So if you said, if I have the word baseball and I take out the word ball, what do I have left? I have base. So that's helping them hear the two parts of the word. And so it's good to do that a lot with little children. You could talk about the word airplane. What two words are in airplane? We have air and we have plane. Those are words by themselves, but if we take them apart, but if we put them together, it's airplane. And that just helps them begin to hear that things can be taken apart or segmented. Another good skill to teach them is alliteration. Alliteration is when every letter in a sentence starts with the same letter, every word in a sentence, such as Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. What sound do you hear over and over again in that sentence, children? I hear yes, Peter Piper. They all start with what letter? What letter is that? That's the letter P. And so that helps them hear beginning sounds. And then rhyming helps them hear ending sounds, or the rhyme, R-I-M-E. And so when words rhyme this way, they sound the same at the end. And a lot of times they're spelled the same way at the end. Not always, but a lot of times. And so you just expose them to all kinds of nursery rhymes or poems or songs. Songs usually have rhyme in them. And then help them hear the rhymes in the songs. And we talked a lot about that already. Then the next step is rhyme recognition, such as, does cat and hat rhyme? Yes, they do. What other words would rhyme with cat and hat? What about bat? Yes, bat rhymes with cat and hat. Okay, and then the next step would be rhyme judgment, such as, do me and see rhyme? Yes, they do. How about me and bat? No, they do not rhyme. Okay, that's rhyme judgment. They have to make a decision about whether they rhyme. And then rhyme oddity is where you maybe have three words together and they have to figure out which one does not rhyme. Like, if I say rock, sock, and bin, which one does not rhyme? Or if I say sit, cat, and bit, which one does not rhyme? And so that is rhyme oddity. Which one is the odd word? Then rhyme production is the highest thinking level where they have to come up with a word that rhymes with the words you've said, such as, if I say cat, you say, what's a word that rhymes with cat? Hat, bat, sat. And that is the highest level thinking that they'll have to do with rhyme. So all of these go under word awareness, and word awareness is the first skill they need to learn under phonological awareness. And after they learn that, they'll be ready for these next ones, and I'll cover them in my next video.